Hi guys, welcome back, and in today's video we are coming to make plantain chips. Yes, homemade plantain chips. It's not very tedious, nothing stressful. We are just going to use two choppers to help us in making this. So I started with two unripe plantain and one ripe plantain. So we'll be using the first chopper, which is this round one over here. So all I had to do was just put my blade in and just hold the plantain and push it back and forth. That's all. In 1 minute or less, your plantain chips will be ready. It gives you that round shape easily without any stress. And we'll also be using my second machine. So that one is a rectangular one, so I had to swap the blade and put in the blade I want to use, which is the slicing blade. So it's the same process like the first one. I just have to push it back and forth, and 1 minute or less you'll be done, and it gives uniform consistency. Just look at the shape of this plantain, very even, and the results are very satisfying. But one thing is that I realized that anytime I try to make plantain chips with ripe plantain, I suffer because the plantain is soft. You can't hold it very well, and it always comes out soggy and not too uniform. So look at this. It's not looking too good. Don't like the unripe plantain that looks good over here. So I mixed both together, and I want to keep them in the fridge or freezer for like 10 minutes to cool down. Within that 10 minutes, we are coming to slice up my vegetables because I'll be doing some jollof this evening. So let's just do it together. So I'm coming to use my small square blade for the meantime. So I started with some tomatoes. Tomato is actually a soft fruit, so you don't have to put in too much energy when you are chopping the tomatoes. It doesn't require too much energy. And then the next thing is a carrot. So carrot is a little bit on the hard side. Even though it doesn't require too much energy, you just have to give it a little push, just a little push. And as you can see, it looks very easy over here. I'm not doing too much. And one thing about this is that it always gives uniform consistency. And over here is some cucumber, guys. I love a lot of cucumber in my indomie, in my stew, my jollof, or whatever recipe I use. I love cucumber. And one thing about me, I don't deseed my tomatoes, I don't deseed my cucumber or my pepper. The only vegetable I deseed in my kitchen is maybe bell pepper. Yes. So just like I'm doing here, I'm deseeding my bell pepper. That's the only thing I deseed. And then I'm cutting it up into four. And bell pepper is not really a hard fruit, so you don't need so much energy. Just a light push, as you can see. Very light effort. One good thing about this is that it doesn't actually take too much effort or energy. It doesn't take too much space as well. It just gives good, consistent results. Just look at this, guys. It will look so good in your stews, your jollof, your noodles, your pasta, whatever recipe you want to do. You just have to do this, keep it in your freezer, and anytime you're ready to use, they are ready to go. So this is the first one. So now we're coming to use the second blade, which is the rectangular one, and see the shape we'll be getting. So the first one was the square one, which gave us cubes. So now we're coming to use the rectangular one. So as usual, I started with some carrots, some cucumber, and some tomatoes. Most of my tomatoes are usually not too hard, but you don't have to worry about that. Even if your tomatoes is not hard, just give it a little push and it will come out fine. And I added some bell pepper too, because I want us to repeat everything we did for the previous one. So we added some bell pepper too. And guys, don't forget, like I said, this item doesn't need too much effort. Just a light push, as you can see, is enough. Just a light push. You can hit it, you can press it down, anyhow works. And as you can see, I don't deseed my cucumber. I like it with the seeds in. I don't have any issue with that. The bell pepper is also very soft, so just a little energy little energy, it requires minimum effort. So you can't complain that it's too tedious or your hands ache or anything. It's nothing like that. So guys, let's look at the result of the rectangular one and what we got. So this looks beautiful too. The only difference is this one gives longer strips, the other one gives square or cubes, and this one gives longer strips. Like you can see, the tomato is longer, the carrot is longer, the bell pepper or cucumber is longer. That's the only difference. So just look at them side to side. This one is cubes and this one is a little bit longer, and they both look good and will go with any recipe or whatever food you want to prepare. And for this next one, I'm coming to use the wedges side. It will give you 8 slices of everything. And with that one, I'm just cutting my vegetables into 2. So my carrots, my tomatoes, my cucumber and my bell pepper, I'm just cutting them into 2. So just a little push, and don't worry even if you press it and you feel like not everything is coming out. It's not a big deal. Just keep going, it will come out on its own. The next push, just keep the next item coming out. So even though the skin is sticking out, you don't have to worry about it. I love bell peppers so much. Just a little bit goes a long way. I love carrots too. So guys, look at how the outcome is looking like. So you see the difference with this one is it's a little bigger and chunkier in size. It looks so beautiful and the consistency is key. Look at that. And we are done. So right now I checked on my plantain chips and it's chilled, so I added some little salt and some powdered pepper. So now my fire was hot and I started frying. So because my pot is not too big, I'll be frying this in 4 batches. So this is the first batch that is ready and this is my second batch. So I try my best to get rid of most of the oil before transferring it to the strainer, and I let it go for like 2 minutes, then I transfer it into the main pot down there. So this is my third batch, and one thing about this is it needs a little space, so don't pour everything inside, else it wouldn't fry, it will just cook and be soggy. So you just have to do them in batches so that will have enough space to come out evenly, because you need them to come out one. You see, it should be something like this. It should come out individually fried, and once it has that golden brown color, you know you are doing the right thing. So this is my last batch, and I use this frying basket. I like it so much. It's very handy in the kitchen and it's also multi-purpose. So guys, we are done frying our plantain chips and it didn't take too much time. And because it's already having powdered pepper and some salt, it's already seasoned and the taste is perfect. And I like to usually leave it for like 5 to 10 minutes to cool down. And then you get your favorite container or container with a good size. You clean it to make sure it's thoroughly dry, and you just transfer your plantain chips in and you store it for later. So guys, you've now seen that making plantain chips is not anything difficult. So get you some unripe plantain and then slice them up and enjoy. Don't forget to season with salt and some powdered pepper. I'll see you guys in my next video, and until then, kindly go through my page and stream my videos. You can also like and leave a comment. See you guys. Bye.